Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Erickson TV. Curtis here with Lauren. Hello Lauren.
Hey Curtis, hey everybody.
Hey Lauren, this is a topic that's very interesting, and I didn't realize the numbers are so big, but I guess we'll call this episode the sandwich generation on the road to retirement.
Okay.
And they talk about the sandwich generation, which typically are baby boomers in that baby
Right.
boomer range, and historic numbers of the amount of baby boomers that are supporting multi-generational households.
Oh, both their parents and their kids.
Yes.
Okay.
So here's some of the numbers. These are the recent numbers. It's over 57 million, or 18% of the U.S. population are living in some type of multi-generational setting. And
Okay.
it could be that a parent is staying at a second house, or they're supporting their parents' household or something
Okay.
like that. And from ages 18 to 29 years old, 42% of the parents are providing some type of financial support.
That makes sense.
For the kids. So,
Right, that sounds crazy.
so what's happening is this is putting a real squeeze on the baby boomers' successful ability to retire, because
Right.
they're being, the financial commitments on both sides as the parents are aging and their kids are still trying to find their own independence. So anyway, what's your takeaway from that? Does that surprise you?
No, that's not surprising at all. And I think, I think that there's a lot of stuff happening. One of the things is it seems to be getting harder and harder and harder to move out of school and into a job. And what I mean by that is that it seems like educational requirements just keep growing and growing and growing. Student loan debt is a bigger and bigger problem for people. It's harder and harder for them to sort of leave the house,
Right.
that kind of thing. Also, but it really becomes a problem when you have it on both sides. I mean, it's okay. Most people can manage to support their parent, and most people can manage to support their kids. When you have to support both your parents and your kids, it becomes really difficult.
Right, and I think that they use this. This is one part of, not the whole thing, but one reason why, in a recent survey, 50% of the people do not expect to retire at age 65,
Right.
and of those, 24% do not expect to retire at age 70. Okay,
Woo.
so they're seeing that, hey, one of the ways to solve this part of the dilemma may be working longer.
That's right.
And then, so some of the experts talked about, of course, we talked in one of our earlier episodes about communication. So it's good to actually communicate to your kids about what everything costs,
Right.
including maybe the choice of college they go to, for instance.
Right. Yeah.
The other one they talk about is plan for the unexpected. They actually said it's it can actually be you can somewhat predict what it might cost to plan for aging parents.
Right.
But like, for instance, they use the example where your older child gets divorced. Typically the child will move into the home back with you to
Right, yeah.
kind of make ends meet until they can figure out what to do. So
Right.
those are the kind of the
Makes sense.
unexpected shocks that hit their financial plan. So of course, it's maybe putting in your retirement plan, maybe put a little more wiggle room for some of these unexpected
Right.
things.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense.
Well, thank you for watching this episode of Erickson TV. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
See you next time.